swear I'm trying, I'm falling down. Head up, I pray. New day, get the devil out my way. I swear I feel like I'm falling down.
No tone, right? Turn my voice up.
Yeah.
Say less.
Tired of all the fake shit.
Yeah.
Tired of all the bullshit. Tired of all these talking about they gon' do shit. Tired of all these pretty squash shit. You got a problem with me, I ain't squash the shit. Say less. 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 Say less.
I ain't squashing shit, JC can tell me do it. I'ma tell them no. OGs get on the blogs, act like they killers. Most of them hoes. Trenches, I'm like Drake, but I can't count that baby hole. I grew up a screw up at the heat the crib up with the stove. 15 roaches crawled up on my face. Diddy probably troll. I get a Grammy, I'm on stage with killers, how I be at shows. No gimmick, I told Bully just like Kendrick with a shiesty flow. I used to look up to them hood legends, some mices though. Say less, I had to shop at Payless. For lawyers, you can't pay less. I can swipe off lawyers and for choppers with my Apex. Dirk ain't from the trenches, who the fuck you really say that? Dirk ain't for his, who the fuck you really say that?
Say less. 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 Man, what?
I ain't gotta talk about it, now I got it, look. Stylists get their style from me, I promise you. I don't want the bitch if she don't do it sloppy, yeah. We not hearing it, barbarians the big. What's rocky, her head, was sloppy. The feds on my body, cause my Cuban link so I can look her mess. For Christmas, even if it ain't no holiday, I slay. Fuck breakfast, she gon' eat me up and swallow me, I'm like, yeah. My ex bitch don't like me, but she still follow me, cause I'm lit. And my enemies shooting in the air like Hail Mary, we blitz. After all that I did, sorry baby, I don't wanna find no love and start this. Ratchet on me, ratchet right on my hip. Pass it, so little broski, he gon' empty the clips. Let Tracy McGrady, I'ma keep one up in my shit. Let it reflect the Navy on my ain't with nothing. Let's go me and Durkee, oh you know we wildin'. Word of mommy, my tank got booked for serving aunties. Spin a block, sending shots, so much shots. Hit his body, you gon' think I got the monkey pox. Moving on dead silence. It's a war zone outside, moving like Little Red Robin Hoodie on all the time, huh?
Tired of all the fake shit, tired of all the bullshit, tired of all these talking about they gon' do shit, tired of all these pretty squash shit. You got a problem with me, I ain't squash the shit. Say less. 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 Man, what?
Kendrick and me. Instead of comparing the three, let us exist in peace. I'm really just getting started. You've only...
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel Ulanbekov.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's the Brazilian flyweight contender, Alejandro Pantoja. Somewhat remarkable given all that he has accomplished And he hasn't fought for the UFC title just yet, but he believes if he can get a win and ideally a finish in what is a very challenging matchup here tonight, he will make himself undeniable as far as the UFC is concerned. First order of business, this significant challenge here tonight.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Oh, good defense, yes. Oh, right into mount.
Pantoja's in half guard now. Lands with the ground and pound here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ulanbekov's back in full mount.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. Oh, huge ground strikes.
In the half guard.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ulanbekov. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Good work from the top here by Ulanbekov. Making all these shots count. All right, working inside his opponent. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle because the guy hit armbar.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ulanbekov. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Ulanbekov going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Great job that round. He won clearly. Take a deep breath and relax. Look at him over there. He's like a piece of meat. He's beat up. Let's go out there and look for the finish. I want you to check.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Round two underway. Lands to the body there. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ulanbekov. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submission.
Oh, this one could be over soon.
In the half guard.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ulanbekov. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. He passes to half guard.
Ulanbekov's got the full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Ulanbekov. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Oh, nice kick.
Two rounds in the books.
Great work in this round. Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. You really broke him down with your striking. Keep that going. The inside low kick is awesome.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Third round underway.
Ooh, what a punch.
Nice block and the follow-up counter with the jab.
Oh, man.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here.
Nice body kick.
Oh, and there's that hook again, but this one is blocked. Takedown defense holds up.
Really good level change.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Ulanbekov's back in half guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, lock his hands.
Oh, he got out.
Nice. Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pantoja's trying for a submission here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke. Or maybe we should call it lowest.
Great submission defense on display.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
15 seconds remain in the round. Ulad Bekov's back in half court.
Great job landing from the top position.
That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
All right, no surprise as the wrestler gets his hand raised here tonight. You got to think he's going to enjoy watching this fight back. Just given the quality of the opposition, given how much pressure he put on himself to perform, this was a masterpiece.
It is one thing to win a fight, and everybody wants to finish. Not all finishes are better than decisions. This guy fought a wonderful fight. He did so good at controlling his opponent, at making him fight where he wanted him to fight, that he cruised to a decision victory.
She like the way I live my life, hey, I will show you. I walk among the clouds and all the stars, it's like a movie. I landed on the moon, she let me grab all on that booty. Let's go. Push it topless, cool as shit, he's stunning. Keep on looking, mommy. Let me know you body. Dipping through the skies, and I'm running, darling. Don't know what I'm in, I brag, my man. Watch me celebrating to a toast to the life we love, tonight. And you see we got the glow to the city, get loud tonight. Did you notice that I'm the coldest? These women say hi, but what can say this? The rhythm who I be, smoking me out the it is bad, my man, run it, feeling right, feeling perfect, surfing got my way, moving up on 10, they on that soul, party in my bedroom, push it topless, cool as shit, he's stunning, keep on looking, mommy, let me know you body, dipping through the skies, and I'm running, darling, don't know what I'm in, I brag, my man, watch me celebrating to a toast to the life we love tonight, and you see we got the glow into the city, get loud, yeah, push it topless, cool as shit, he's stunning, keep on looking, mommy, let me know you body, dipping through the skies, and I'm running, darling, don't know what I'm in, I brag, my man, watch me celebrating to a toast to the life we love tonight, and you see we got the glow into the city, get loud tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Surreal Bongomon. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Hazel.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so tonight Cyril Gane gets to take his shots at Fedor Emelianenko. UFC fans have been pining to see Fedor in the octagon for years, and a lot of people like his chances stylistically in this matchup.
This is a great matchup for Cyril. Cyril's got the ability to stay on the outside and poke at Fedor Emelianenko. What he cannot do is be stationary, because the last Emperor throws that overhand right like he's throwing a hammer.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, big O.
Single collar tie now. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. 3 minutes to go here, round one. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Emelianenko.
Oh.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Good eyes to not take that shot.
Takedown defense holds up. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Oh, doing work with the jab.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it. Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
Take them out here. Armbar tip. There it is. He's on the armbar now. Working very hard to get this armbar. As close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get in the tap.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Right back. Right back.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Emelianenko. Round two is next. All right, so that round is in the books. Emelianenko's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two.
Beautiful kick lands there. Fighter blocks the punch. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Now he's got good body position. Yup.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Gane. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get into full mount, and they rush. They get nervous. They're like, oh, my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds, because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy.
Takes his back now. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, You press down into your...
Fedor's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep. The arm bar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position. This has got to be the end of the fight. This fight hurt.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Great ground and pound by this man. This is a terrible position.
Gons in half guard.
Oh, into the mount.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on.
Oh, shaved by the bell there. The round is over. He got knocked down just before you heard the horn. And, of course, he's only got 60 seconds with which to recover. Not a lot of time to get his head back into this one. All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from two of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round.
Beautiful jab lands.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many. Back to his feet. Ooh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all
in a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
The official decision is inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 36 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Fedor!
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
Pick a fight, earn a strike, run the light, out of spite, up all night, from the right, take a bite. Eat the rich, hit a lick, drink a fit, fuck a sniff, split a wig, smoke a split, blow a kiss. I'm doing subpar, how are you? How are you? I'm doing subpar, how are you? How are you? I'm doing subpar, how are you? How are you? Hey, hey! If suffering builds character, get a load of me. I've been through shit, I'm filled with piss, I'm bloated totally. I can't condone to go the road of who I'm told to be. I told the peeps, roll the sleeves, let's go promote the beast.
right by your bed. And by the way, I find a way to spin at the wheel of fortune and buy a cat. Y'all don't like me cause y'all ain't like me and I get it. Your lady like me is more than likely that
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, early round action here, and I think a lot of us remember when Song Yadong made his UFC debut and how much pressure there was on him even then back in 2017. And you look at the UFC body of work right now, he's been largely untouched. Tonight, the focus is his boxing. He believes that the knockouts, which have started to pile up, are going to continue, and this matchup certainly dovetails with some of his recent results.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Straight right hand, no good.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Back to the overhand right, not there.
Drives the shin into the rib. Great body kick. Big punch lands. Ooh.
3 minutes to go.
Big inside kick.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
There it is. Right back on his legs.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Yadong. Jab gets the attention of his opponent.
He's going to guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition. Big ground and pound. Nice defense.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing low. He's throwing. He is landing. Gotta be careful here. Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Beautiful transition.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to...
Oh, he got saved by the bell there. He was getting absolutely starched on the ground, grounded and pounded. Thankfully, the horn came at a good time. You see, gingerly, he gets back to his feet. He'll go back to the stool now for 60 seconds. Now the onus is on his corner to try to keep him in the fight. All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Oh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter. That shot blocked. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, big left. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Effective punch there by Yadong. And blocks the shot there. Oh, clean hook there. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Yadong's eye now closing up. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, effective strike there by Yadong. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round two.
He passed the half guard.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. That Darce is tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
I'm going to stand this up.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. And the horn sounds on round two.
Nice work last round. Completely dominated him on the ground. We want to keep doing that this round. Be smart when you enter into that clinch or takedown position.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Straight punch is true. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Lands a nice jab there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, same bat time, same bat. That is it!
Oh, my goodness.
With a massive highlight at the Garden.
What a performance.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of round number 3. declaring the winner by knockout, All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And got to be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
Chilling with my shark. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside, but you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to lurk. Had a clean run, then ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the first. Before that, then a shank that I pierced his shirt. 2016 was dirty sprite. I done it on the top floor, then I I'm scared of heights. YT and TV, the same for radio or the TV. You ain't got no works on your CV. Staring at my hand, it's all VVs. We just trying to stay alive like the Bee Gees. Done it for the guts and the glory. And if we ever rise it, we ain't shooting feet, we ain't Tory. Mommy voted Labour, we was poorly. But I don't want you sobbing to my story. Made it out the trenches. Now I got a taste, it's expensive. Cartier lenses, premium plus on the Benzes. I was dead broke, I had to mend it. I wink at my shooter, he gon' send it. Follow me, it's been a rocky road. I take my dog off the leash and have a proper stroll. Honeycomb, she my pot of gold. Told her if she stayed down to the end, we gon' move on. I need 21 to salute me. All my friends is dead, so I'm trying to buy. I was bad in the streets way before I got bougie. Type of murders that you only see in movies. Shit's real when the raps is deep. Well, you know about waking up in jail from a dream that make you wanna fall straight back to sleep. 100 days, 100 nights, selling crack a week. I'm from the corner of the trap in the trench. Had to hit the sauna when I slapped up with somebody's daughter in the back of a Benz. I'm a shark. See a pool full of blood, take a swim. Got a powerful heart for the work I put in. Can't be a face on a shirt or a name on some skin, it's survival. You got money on the line, I'm going to howl you. Teflon vest and I got cake like the bottom of a trifle. Took her to the telly, then I scratch her inside like a vinyl. Handled the whole 9-bar on a 2-wheel cycle. Trying to get richer than Lionel. Tell the hospital we're sending straight death on arrival. You trying to walk through the streets, I'ma guide you. From a brick to a teeth, I supply you. You know what type of times I'm tired. On your mark, so you ready. 2023 we getting heavy. This got it's heavy. Got the and it's heavy. I watch 41 mil, it's heavy. Steady. On your mark, so you ready.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy the Bandit Pimblett.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Star power, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett back on the proven ground here tonight, and with much fanfare as you hear the fans chiming in, it has been a tremendous rise to superstardom for Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. But let's not lose sight of the pre-UFC experience, right? Former Cage Warriors, featherweight champion. He has passed most of his UFC tests with flying colors to this point in time. Now the challenges get stiffer, but Paddy Pimblett's undeterred. He's ready to prove that he's not just a smiley face, he's not just a personality, he's also one of the best lightweights in the world.
All right, to the mount. Gotta be careful, armbar. What a tight armbar. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Pimblett's right back to the full mount here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
In the half guard. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, nice job by Gaethje to land and then roll with the punches. We talk a lot about his legendary chin, but maybe he doesn't get enough credit for the striking defense and his ability to move that head off the center line. And that one certainly found the target.
Oh, he's back in the clinch. Look for him to get that right hand busy.
Big power shot there.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Oh, wheel kick is good. Impressive.
Another big kick. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Now working on a submission now.
And they're both fighting now.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Gaethje gets back up. Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was going to get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop.
He has not been able to stop it, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maia type of wrestling, where they get close to you, they hook their feet, they drag you to the mat, knowing.
Oh, there's a kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, big left from Gaethje. Oh, beautiful combination for Gaethje. All right, there's the end of the round, and, well, Gaethje's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go good. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that. Because again. He's hurt back.
Oh, that's a big one. This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. This is as strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Short uppercut lands for Gaethje. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really been Oh, he might get finished here. So far, a frantic pace as expected. Well, missed on that one. 2 minutes to go. Paddy Pimblett gets tattooed by that straight punch.
It got checked.
He's got him hurt here.
That level is crazy. He's hurting bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Just out of range with that uppercut. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups, too.
Another. He's hurt bad. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. In a big moment in this fight.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Pimblett goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. All right, there's the end of the round, and, well, Gaethje's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
You ready? You ready?
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad.
Able to get back to his feet. Oh, he dove with the punch and it lands.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We send it inside the octagon once more. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 32 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett.
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends, as long as I'm not standing there waiting on the judges. He got his opponent hurt, and he found the follow-up shots that allowed him to get the TKO.
And a white gold tooth cap, I treat the waiter nice, she loved that. I mix the blueberry pie with cognac, it's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me, I can tell her it's not that. I'm fucks with the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. Henny in my cup, can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate, we gotta don't stop, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. I'm a #1 like you say, set pace. Used to kick boot on the estate back then. T90s with the Levi's matching. Bricks in the denim, that's classic. Beats get wrapped like Futamaki, that's a sushi roll. I'm a young CEO, gotta do as you're told. Gotta act your stack, gotta play your role. I was OT, all shutting down shows from A to B, long way to go. About time they know about me. Hello, the beauty jiggle and clap, jello. I've been on top, where they at? Below, presidential flow, Marilyn Monroe. I got pounds, got euros, stacking them both. Yeah, I'm fucks with the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. Henny in my car, can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I got Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Yuri Ganisa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the former UFC heavyweight champion, John Bones Jones.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so Yuri Prochazka has won 13 consecutive fights. The last 11 have been by finish. And you know the UFC prides itself on putting the fights together that the fans will... Oh! Block the strike there. Counter on the hook is good. Nice job by Jones. Oh, nice connection there by John Jones. And he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Nice jab by Jones. So the kickboxer able to stay on his feet, at least for now. This is where he wants the fight, and you got to think stuff in the first shot's going to give him some confidence.
It's got to give him a ton of confidence. He said that he would be able to defend takedowns. He said that he was going to put it on this guy. But that was the first test. He's passed. Now let's see if he can continue to defend takedowns as they come in his direction.
Right on the button. Pretty good position here with a single collar in the clinch.
Big knee land. Take a head kick like this. That is such hustle to even be on his feet right now.
Hook is there again. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. And not that long to take some time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent. He's walking gingerly on his leg. And
oh, big diving punch to the head. Oh, big shots here. Prochazka's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 45 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, John Bones Jones!
All right, right, what a highlight here tonight. John Jones, your winner by KO. Some are surprised to learn that John Jones has double-digit decision wins in the UFC. No scorecards needed tonight.
Well, that's because he has this ability. When he is on his game, he can do this to the best fighters in the world. So it does get a bit surprising when you hear decisions, but even in those decisions, he looks dominant. Tonight he was dominant, but he got the finish that he needed so badly.
And, of course, no scorecards needed. Big knockout for the former light heavyweight champion, John Jones.
It's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I war, we won't be needed any mediator. Feeling confident, then they spot that I'm studied. They claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. Other than up, it's nothing on that out. And yeah, the jobs are good and slid in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent. Jobs are good and slid in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent. The man will swear I care about the coat, but I handle your affairs is what I care about the most. The man war when it's going off, got me dissing your monthly listeners. The man are out of practice, so we are the practitioners. Never follow them, cause they be moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Heard them on every verse, so there'll be several discrepancies. I don't know if it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Carlos the Nightmare Rogers! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Randy Rude Boy Brown!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kicked the door in.
Yes.
If you're going to open, if you're going to say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards with some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now, the Knicks could just get the
We'll never get their act together, and I'm okay with it.
lunges forward with a left there.
He's got some hands, man.
Now lands a kick to the body.
Oh, nice.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight. Oh, nice body shot.
Unable to land with that punch. Wow, huge head kick. Checks the leg kick. 2 minutes.
Solid kick lands here.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Just missed with the leg kick.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, and he connects there. Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, huge knee to the head.
Oh, nice little right hook there. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar. Nice leg kick.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Rounds next.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath, breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, so leg kicks on leg kicks, the big storyline in that round. DC, take us through the replay.
Yeah, he was, I mean, what a display of high-level striking. What a display of getting the leg to the target very, very quick. So quick that your opponent cannot react. Great job.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Went for the inside leg kick. Oh, nice straight left. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick.
Big shot to the head. Another punch lands, and that gets a pop from the crouch.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Beautiful punch lands.
3 minutes and change to go in round two. Missed with that attempt. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? My champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You got to move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
Big elbow there, lands.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. 15 seconds. Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere.
Good round.
Great put him on the stool. He's still wobbly. This round, I want you to put the pressure on. Get right in his face and throw.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stool.
This is what happened.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body.
Oh!
Oh, and now an uppercut. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete. Oh!
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Body kick is blocked. Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Relax.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Push kick there to the body.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Able to check the high kick.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all the
on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Again.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, and then boom, sit down on that hook.
He's in real trouble now.
Oh!
Oh, you see his high. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh, going for the takedown here. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
What a 15 minutes put forth. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Carlos the Nightmare Rogers!
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's a person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
Candy painted, old school Chevy.
God rain down blessings. That broke the levee. On my Libra scales, teaching these streets is heavy. Young Smokey prevail, came from speakeasy to breathing weekly on beats, and now he be eating with kings in every city. I just can't get enough. Do it to the shit, look, hit it up, get it up. Show up at the club, we'll hit it up. Leaving with some love in the minibus. You ain't got a front when you really up. Kneel and pray that I would see the days look just like right now. I just can't pipe down. This is life. They can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. The rest of parlay. I say I'm winning. I'm winning. Stand on holy ground. Ever ollie. Ain't a thing can hold me down. Winning my race. I say I'm winning. I'm winning. City champion, no sombrero. Les tengo borracho porque soy el modelo. Mi viejo despacho, studio in the ghetto. Nuevo apodo es Nacho, me cubren con el queso. Strong to the west up, pull up on the west coast. Stuart Metro, now I'm looking for a car with electro. Hydraulics, baby like Dale. Pray for a winner night daddy. Stay true, nigga iconic. Pack the punch with Mike Donna. Pack the lunch and I top of the road is less chose. Bat on the walls, collect foes. Stay the road. Heard many knows what we say to those. We say they can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. The rest of parlay. I say I'm winning.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mozart and And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, John Lord Silva!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we are inside the home of the New York Knicks. It is Madison Square Garden. And I think a lot of people remember when Conor McGregor and Eddie Alvarez ushered in this building as far as the UFC is concerned back in 2016.
I mean, that place was insane when Conor McGregor became the UFC's double champion. From outside the arena, we build up to the fight, to in the arena when Conor became the king. This was a great moment in the world's greatest arena. Look, the best fights in history have happened here. And on that night, Conor McGregor etched his name in stone.
Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Movsar Evloev. All right, so there it is. First takedown attempt by the wrestler, and the kickboxer is able to stay upright. So I know it's early, but potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him. Just to gain the knowledge that if I need to, I can defend effectively. Even though he believed that he was going to take me out over and over again. This is massive. Now he gets to fight where he's comfortable.
A shot to the body. His opponent crippled without that win.
He's trying to keep the poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
Strong knee strike there. Evloev going for the takedown, but unable to land. And there it goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show.
Lands a big elbow there. Back to the overhand.
Those are big strikes.
Lands to the body there. Under a minute to go in our opening round. to the takedown without issue. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
Stop.
5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn, so the round is over, but not before the fighter sustained that cut on his forehead. We'll see if the cut man can close it up and prevent it from becoming an issue here into the latter rounds. All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Ivoyev.
Oh, nice. Body kick lands.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Takedown defense is there. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Nice crack there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, nice knee, nice knee. It's a right hand.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Lands a nice straight.
He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Oh, he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that. Oh!
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Ivoyev's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Straight punch lands.
Huge block there. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Ooh.
Massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. He's got to be careful here.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Yevloyev's right back to the full mount. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Now he's going full mount.
1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Yevloyev.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Oh, right into mount. Nice transition.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he playing a
shooter. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Movsar Yevloyev. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Movsar Yevloyev.
All right, no surprise as the wrestler gets it done on all 3 scorecards against the kickboxer. Crowd was loving the kickboxer walking out. Now they're showing their appreciation for the wrestler after a most dominant performance tonight.
Expectation versus reality.
Yeah.
The expectation was that the kickboxer was going to do something fun. But the reality was, it was this wrestler's night. And look at him now, taking it all in as he earned that unanimous decision.
Outrageous. At this point, if you don't see him one of the greatest, I played a long time up in the league with the majors. In every history book, they had a couple more. About the way I take them through stages, on different levels, keep the way you read on the pages. Regardless, I'm a love them, I don't care how they hate. That's just no matter how they try, see they can never replace. I live my life bold and courageous, and I live my life bold and courageous. I live my life bold and courageous, because you know that I'm coming to save us as we go.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the notorious Conor McGregor.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, hard to believe we haven't seen this matchup before. It is now underway. Tony Ferguson versus Conor McGregor. If you're Conor, how do you approach this challenge?
You got to go forward. You got to put Tony on his back foot. You have got to take the fight to Tony Ferguson right away. Tony Ferguson is at his best when he is flowing, when he is comfortable. Conor cannot allow him to get comfortable out there.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Straight to the body by Ferguson. Nice combination there by Conor. Pretty good job to find the striking range there, DC.
Conor is one of the best strikers in the UFC, and it's all because of the way that he manages space. He's a master manipulator in terms of managing the distance.
Posture bucket lands a brutal strike to the head. Ferguson's looking to lock up an armbar here.
Arms are deep.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He starts to extend the elbow.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. Oh, he got through spot.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very...
Ferguson's looking for a Darce choke here.
Look at that, it's tight. Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time. But he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose it when he scrambles.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Ferguson getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to enhance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, but not after serious damage was done. Great round there from Conor McGregor.
Nobody's knocked him down like that before. Now this round, we want to put him away.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Round 2 now is upon us. Conor McGregor versus Tony Ferguson.
Let's do it.
Lost the strike there, counters with a jab.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
All right, so he's setting up for submission here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Chip, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied. Oh, big shots raining down. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Getting them out here.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. McGregor gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, he landed a flying knee there. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, I don't know, that heel hook looks tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job, very smart fighter we got there.
Nice positional control here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tony Ferguson.
And another strike from the top lands for him. There it is. Now he's running the mountain.
Under a minute now to go. Ferguson's going for the shove here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Round three coming up next.
Stop.
Heading back to the corner after that round. Ferguson's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Ferguson gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Punch got blocked there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly.
Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
He's going to work hard to get this finish. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Under 3 minutes now to go in this one.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Oh, nice.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Good work from the top here by Tony Ferguson. Going for the arm here. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish combat. Oh, now he's in trouble.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
He's worked, he's worked.
What a strike from off of his back. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
El Cucuy back in full guard now. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, Buff, thank you very much. So his forecast was for a finish. The knockout does not materialize for Conor McGregor tonight, but nonetheless, he is the winner by decision.
And in a very impressive performance. A lot of times, people believe that you have to get a finish in order to be impressive. Tonight, Conor McGregor was as impressive as he's ever been inside the octagon.
Chilling with my shot. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside, but you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to lurch. Had a clean run and ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the but the first. Before that, then a shank that pierced your shirt. 2016 was Dirty Sprite. I done it on the top floor, then I found how scared of heights. YT and TV, the same for radio or the TV. You ain't gonna work on your CV. Staring at my hand, it's all VVs. We just trying to stay alive like the Bee Gees. Done it for the guts and the glory. And if we ever rise it, we ain't shooting feet, we ain't Tory. Mommy voted Labour, we was poorly. But I don't want you sobbing to my story. Can't made it out the trenches. Now I got a taste, it's expensive. Cartier lenses, premium plus on the lenses. I was dead broke, I had to mend it. I wink at my shooter, he gon' send it. Follow me, it's been a rocky road. I take my dog off the leash and have a proper stroll. Honeycomb, she my pot of gold. Told her if she stay down to the end, we gon' rock and roll. 21 to salute me. All my friends is dead, so I'm trying to buy. I was bad in the streets way before I got bougie. Type of murders that you only see in movies. Shit's real when the raps is deep. When you know about waking up in jail from a dream that make you wanna fall straight back to sleep. 100 days on the night selling crack a week. I'm from the corner of the trap in the trench. Had to hit the sauna when I slapped up with somebody's daughter in the back of a Benz. I'm a shot. See a pool full of blood, take a swim. Got a purple heart for the work I put in. Can't be a face on a shirt or a name on some skin, it's survival. free, we getting heavy. My bitch got it's heavy. Got and it's heavy. I watch 41 mil, it's heavy. Steady.
No toll right here.
All right, so here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. He made himself undeniable, and tonight he gets a title shot. We shall see what he can do with it.
Yeah, he made himself undeniable. You know, nothing is ever guaranteed. Sometimes you got to do more. He just kept his head down. He kept working whoever they put in front of him. He beat them, and ultimately he finds himself on the verge of a championship. The preparation has been thorough. The preparation has been very intense, and he feels like they have done everything necessary to become the champ tonight.
Now, most people would argue right now the UFC's 185-pound division has never been stronger, and a lot of people believe that this man is going to alter history by wresting the title away tonight. We shall see. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Sean Strickland, and you can argue his win over Israel Adesanya to wrest away the belt at UFC 293 was the most improbable result of 2023, but perhaps it should not have been. Strickland has a very boxing-intensive style that is very difficult to prepare for, and he took it to Izzy right out of the chute. That has given him a lot of confidence coming into this title defense here tonight. He is a 5-round fighter, outstanding cardiovascular base, and all the self-belief in the world that he is going to leave the octagon the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world. All right, all the hype gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland!
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here is the bona fide UFC middleweight contender, Sean Strickland, and once he found his weight class, he has been unstoppable. A lot of people believe that eventually 12 pounds of UFC gold are going to be wrapped around Sean Strickland's waist. If that is going to be his reality, tonight is one he's got to have, and he believes the clinch game is going to be the key to his success here tonight. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Misses with the left hook. Nice. Nicely done. Right now they separate.
champ.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Strickland. Overhand is there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off the left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Straight right is there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Good job by the champ. Slide back up.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Strickland. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Unable to connect with the right. Collar tie here in the clinch. Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Nice defense there, huge block. Round 2 straight ahead.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight and...
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Anthony Hernandez, his elbow attempt here, that one blocked by the defense.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the line.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it.
3 minutes. Hook to the head there by Anthony Fluffy Hernandez.
He found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Fluffy Hernandez.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. All right, so just like we saw in the previous round, he goes for the takedown. He is once again unsuccessful. Surprised at the thought process to fight this way?
Very surprised, John. He told us in the fighter meetings that he was going to secure some takedowns. He wanted to mix things up. Well, mixing it up has not worked. You got to get back to your bread and butter. Get back to the kickboxing, get back to range. Use your hands and your feet to maybe set up some of these takedowns a little better.
Nice straight punch there. Well, we got a lot of blood now. Oh! That will do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's go inside the octagon now. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new USC middleweight champion of the world, Anthony Walker.
All right, so how about this, DC? We have a new UFC middleweight champion, and in this era of the 185ers, this division has never been stronger. They're all chasing a new man tonight.
One of the toughest divisions in the entire UFC, and right now he sits atop it. Congratulations to a fantastic fighter.
Put a ribbon on it, get you
drill. Bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Scope in your mouth, watch how I chill. Know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm built. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The booty is fake, but she poppin' for real. Still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of capping. Get chipped like ice, the prices went up, the checks come down from talking that spice. Talk to me nice, bitch. You know I'm an east side, big TDE, step a whole rep, dead. Top dog, 6-top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp, bad. Big, put a ribbon on it, get you gift, rep, bad, that. Real, never switch, that. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, still that way, still that way. Still broad day, live that way, drill that way. Came a long way, real long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, still that way, still that way. Still that way, still that way, still that way.
I see you want a name. You swear you were down.
All right, so here he is, one of the greatest welterweights in UFC history, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Some criticize maybe his risk mitigation late in that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is an offensive fighter. He's got every skill in the book, and we'll see which ones he chooses to employ here tonight.
It's crazy because when he came off the Ultimate Fighter, he was known as a bit boring. But him and Trevor Whitman have such a great partnership that they have developed a style that works for Kamaru, and it works at such an elite level. He got caught. How does he bounce back? This guy, his jab is tremendous. He can knock you out with it. His wrestling and his top control is second to none. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills in the world. How does he implement those skills tonight when he steps inside the octagon?
And one thing you never have to worry about, the output, the work ethic, one of the hardest workers in the room in the UFC, and he is at the height of motivation getting back on the proven ground tonight. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, Paul Felder wants his teammate Sean Brady's nickname to be Brickhouse, and I'm not sure there's a more appropriate moniker for this guy than that. Have you ever seen a fighter respond better to a loss than Sean Brady did against Kelvin Gastelum after he was humbled by Bilal remembered the name Muhammad? This man's wrestling and grappling and sheer physical strength is as scary a proposition, I would think, for any future welterweight contender. And now with momentum reacquired, we'll see if Sean Brady can take that requisite next step. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. All right, now let's get to our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Sean
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Let's see how soon Kamaru Usman chooses to shoot. He talked to us a lot midweek about his jab and his overall improvements when it comes to his boxing game. So perhaps that's just pre-fight hyperbole, but midweek he talked like a man who wanted to box more than he wanted to wrestle here. Single leg takedown is good. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Usman. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestle stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hook. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Sean Brady.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Changing the position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
He's got to be careful here. Using a lot of good movement.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Cut those angles, and let's change it up.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Round 2 is underway. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Nice level change.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Usman's in half guard. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Usman's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
Get back 10 feet. Get back 10 feet.
His work. I'm standing up. You need to
Hold
work.
on, hold you down.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Kamaru Usman. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Back and forth we go. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head. Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Looks to me like he's got that submission club. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Usman's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
10 minutes in the books.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath in. Good, relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man. I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. In the half guard.
Right into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything down. Are there submissions? Yes. But the ideal thing in this position is to slow you down from damaging and really just make you feel more in danger than you really are.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Kamaru Usman. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Usman's back to the side control now. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and it's costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is...
He's hurt now. Huge left.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown. Oh, nice right hand by the chin. Yeah.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
He's got to start throwing now.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
Let's go. We got to scramble here.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Usman.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Oh.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go. Let's go. Move those hips and get up. Start bringing those elbows. Start bringing those elbows.
Usman's in half guard. All right, side control now. Brady's able to transition back to side control now. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Brady's back in full mount.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Sean Brady. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
It's only going to get worse. You have to be smart with your exchange.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your side. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Huge kick right there. Don't want to take too many more of those. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Oh, perfectly done as he gets the takedown. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself.
Trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them. Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Let's go.
Brady's has got full mount now. Under 1 minute to go, fifth and final round. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he got out.
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job of awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but new UFC champion of the world you're looking at.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare.
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by decision. I thought he fought pretty well tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew when his decision was going to be ready, it was going to be Usman. He fought well. He did everything he needed to do in order to earn this victory. Congratulations to the Nigerian Nightmare and his entire team.
And, of course, most of his UFC fights have been of the championship variety, and this sets him up for a huge opportunity later this year. Congrats to a good man right there, Kamala Usman.
Feeling like the hero of my city. He say that he fucking with me. I'm a boss and plus I'm pretty, I can see the snakes and feel the envy. Every time I start to win, they start to change their energy, But fuck it, I'ma keep going. If I had a weakness, they would never know I don't show it. It's a lonely road to the top and true colors showing. But I question every move I make before I keep going. Looking in the mirror, see my future and I'm that bitch. Conversations with my mom like, mama, we gon' be rich. First I gotta make it through the wilderness. Already got a hit list. And once I start shooting, bet I don't miss. Small camp girl from the ville with some big dreams. It's just the beginning, but I like to introduce me. I've been all by my lonely. That's why I don't never have enough ammo to kill me. I've been rejected, disrespected more than a couple times. Gave my heart out to that who would only cross the line. But I double back and come out better every single time. Said they want the owe me, but she's dead and gone, don't hit my line. Like a switch, I turn my emotions off. I always give back everything they think I lost. I might even stumble a little bit, but I never fall. He can say he love me, but in the end make him kick rocks. Rather be respected than love. I gave all I can, it wasn't enough. Been betrayed so many times, who can I trust? It gets lonely when it's just me and my thoughts. It gets lonely on the way to the top. Everyone I knew started falling off. But I thank God for every single loss. 'Cause even in the dark I see the light beyond. He just wanna vibe with me. He just wanna take time with me. He wanna be the one with the key to my heart, baby. No, it can be real tricky when I don't know who that real love for wherever I go. My past knocking at the door, begging for me to hold on. No, so the past something I can't change, but the present is a gift. That's the gateway to the future that I've been praying for someday. When I get it, swear nobody gonna take it away. No, 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 no. It's time for yourself. Believe me, baby, you won't need nobody else.
choke on the street. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood, peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap, going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie, pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend, I am the truth, I am the God, I am the Zen. There is no way around it, my just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the shit, then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon.
Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. So here is a man who is ubiquitously regarded as the greatest bantamweight of all time. He'll tell you he built this division, and DC, I know he's not here to pick a fight with you right now, but this legacy of Dominic Cruz is really exceptional.
It is unbelievable what Dominic Cruz has accomplished over the course of his career. Not a guy that people thought would go down in history as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He's not a guy that has a laundry list of accomplishments before he got to mixed martial arts. But he's a guy that is unmatched in his preparation, and a guy that has a will and a desire to win that no one, and I say no one, can match. So from the commentary table where Dom's constantly yelling at me, right, to in the octagon, Dominic Cruz wants to be the winner.
And injury-wise, no fighter has dealt with more adversity than Dominic Cruz, who still believes at one point or another before his career is said and done, he will be belted yet again. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! Hard round for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Dominic the Dominator Cruz. All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here we are, Madison Square Garden. This arena not synonymous with winning when it comes to the NBA's New York Knicks, but certainly there have been a lot of big UFC moments here over the last few years.
No championship for the Knicks, but when we fight here, somebody gets to take home a beautiful gold belt. Tonight, let's see how you perform in the world's greatest arena. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Excellent ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Dvalishvili's in half guard now.
Getting him out here.
Side control now. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Dvalishvili's back in full mount. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Good work from the top here by Wallace Willie. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
There it is. Now he's running them out. That was nice.
Wallace Willie, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Wallace Willie's right back to the full mount here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
You beat your tail that last round, but that's not going to happen this time. I need you to get back out there aggressive. Let this guy know who you are. You got a chance.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Push kick there to the body.
Another body to the leg.
Wallace Willie gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now he's great timing on that double leg. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. He passes the half.
Wallace Willie, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the back, and get the finish.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, feet on the hips here. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. This is where he wants to be.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Keep on your side. Come on, elbow.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Wallace Willie gets tattooed by that elbow. These are raining down now on the ground.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, you got 1 minute left.
Wallace Willie's right back to the full mount.
Great submission defense.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
That mount now. Wallace Willie's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Round 3 next.
Stop.
You're looking tired out there, but I know you trained hard. There's more left in you. I need you to be smart now.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Cruz is now switching his stance. Nice straight right lands. Good straight hand there by Wallace Willie.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh!
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Wallace Willie. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dominic Cruz. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Wallace Willie's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
Massive shot from the top. Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strike. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
15 seconds to go. Ground and pound strike there now. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat. That was awesome. Everything you're doing is great. You really found your rhythm and your distance there. I want you to do more of the same, so let's look to really land the big shots this time.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round. Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Oh, he lands a hook there, DC. That was one of his more significant lands of the fight.
He can land that strike over and over again.
Pretty strong jab there by Dominic Cruz. stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And now some distance as they pull apart.
Clean punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Nicely done. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Wallace Willie's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and it's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Wallace Willie, ground and pound from half guard.
Great shot from the top position. That was a slick transition.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhooks when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, so there is the horn. We have gotten to the end of the round, and after he got buckled with that liver shot, I didn't think we'd get here.
No, it did not look like we would get here. It did not seem like he would be able to stand up to that punch. But he did. He lives to fight another day. Let's see what he does with the opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Cruz gets caught off his way in. Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body. He hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Wallace Willie's in half guard. Fighters back to their feet here. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Oh, my goodness.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his
continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself. Back and forth we go.
Yes, to the single collar tie now. Wallace Willie gets caught with that punch. All right, so the fight goes the championship distance, and you may want to get the black and gold colors out. We're getting a new champion tonight. He turned in a beautiful striking display tonight.
This is one of the best performances that we have seen from a challenger in a really long time. He relied on the striking. He understood that that's where he had the advantage. He used all of his advantages, and I feel like we will hear and new very shortly.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed USC bantamweight champion of the world, the Machine, Wally Schroller.
All right, we have a new UFC bantamweight champion. This is a moment that every fighter dreams of, and he turns that dream into a reality here tonight.
It is the moment that we all wait for, and when it happens, you are almost in shock that it comes to fruition. Tonight, he accomplishes his ultimate goal and becomes a UFC champion.
Keep to myself and I'm not too hyped, so don't get someone that dips inside. Money in a bank if I grip this mic, I'll send when I box no rips inside. Top of the game just falling, what you gonna do with this brand new morning? Tunnel vision, but I might help you